Welcome back to my channel. So what I'm going to be doing today is this is the Koala and Baby kit that I got from Shoalhaven Diamond Dots classes, and I'm going to be kitting up. So I've gone through and put all my symbols, numbers, letters, whatever they've used on my containers, and I can see some random drills. Let's just get rid of them. So what I'm going to do now is go through all the numbers, and I want to print out the numbers on my label maker, but I just want to double check that I haven't, because when I've got double ups I leave them in my case. So I'm just going to leave that there, and I'm just going to double check that I don't have the number already. 165. So I've gone through and marked off all the drills to make sure I have the correct bags of them. I do have 310. Let's just put that one on here. And I've got 317 as well, which is 8, which is over in this container. This one's got 42 colours, so quite a few different colours, but it's quite a large canvas. It is a 50 by 50. So I'm going to have to be working off 2 containers. 72. For some reason I just prefer, we don't need that one, 535. I prefer to do them on the label maker instead of hand writing them. That's just a preference that I have. Unfortunately, I have ripped my nail off that I used to get the stickers off the back, so it might be a little bit difficult to get the stickers off, but we'll see how we go. 701, 702. This is going to be a lot of greens and blacks. There's heaps of black. What is it? 2,722 blacks we need. So 310, here we come. 720. I'm not going to be able to write, whoops, we need to write the right number in it. I'm not going to be able to write all of them in one go, but I will get as far as I can. If you print them out in like each individual one instead of chaining it like I am, it just uses too much tape. So now we're full. So 7, that's where I got up to. I'm just going to mark there so I know. Print it out. Yeah. We might just work on these ones before I print the rest of them. We'll work on these colours first. I've marked my sheet, except I'm going to still need that because I need to know which ones they match up to. Okay. So I'm just going to go and snip all of these, and we'll just add them to our boxes. It just saves me picking the scissors up and down. So I don't put them in my boxes in DMC numbers, in DMC order, because I find it easier to find whatever symbol or number it is if they're in alphabetical order. So they're in alphabetic, I've got alphabetical order first, then numerical order, and then all the symbols at the end. That's just the way I work. I find it easier that way than I do trying to find the DMC number, because when I'm looking at the canvas, it's, for instance, this one, if I'm looking, it's H that I'm looking for, not 159. So I find it easier to find it in my case that way. It does, however, make kitting down a little bit harder because your numbers aren't in order, but the fact that you only kit down once over the whole canvas is fine by me. Where I'd spend a lot more time looking for them, because then I'd have to go back to the chart to find which DMC number goes, like what the DMC number is for the symbol, and then go and find it. But yeah, that's just a different way people work. 472Y. So it does take a bit of time, and with these little containers I can't fit all. You can only fit, depending on the packets, normally 3 to 4. I normally go 3 packets just to make it so they're not overflowing. There's less chance of me spilling them. I'm good at spilling my drills. I'm good at spilling my tray. I'm not so good at getting these labels off the back with no nails at the moment. 564. So these are all the extra ones that have come off different projects, so I keep reusing them as long as I can. Some of these are starting to get a bit curled up on the corners. That's okay. When I'm finished using them, I'll just replace them. The numbers from these, if I haven't got these numbers in my storage, then the number comes off this and they go into my little storage tubs. But if I have got the number, then the extra ones go here. 161 is J. So I'd love to know how you all kit up. It's exciting. I find it really exciting when I finish a project and then time to kit up a new one. Yay. I don't mind doing this. I actually like organizing, so I don't mind. Some people might hate this part of it. I don't. I find it almost as relaxing as the actual diamond painting itself. Now I didn't, this is 699 Z. Make sure I get that one up the right way, or else it could be 669 instead of 699. 165. So it takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of time to set up. And because I can't fit them all in, it does mean when I run out of a colour, then I just have the table that I use to do most of my diamond paintings on. It's just, what's it called? It's like a laptop table thing. It means I can sit at the couch and do it. I'll see how I go. It's more suitable for smaller ones. I'll see how I go with the larger one. I haven't done a larger one on it. We'll see. But I just have all my extras in a Ziploc bag and it just hangs off the table. So when I run out of one colour, I actually just go through all of the colours and see and top up where I can. And I kind of find that a little bit rewarding too, because it's like, yes, I've got through so many. Oh, I've been able to top up so many. I'm getting somewhere. So just a little bit rewarding. 722 is A. So we might just do this row and I think you'll understand. I don't think you need to watch me do the entire 42 colours. But we'll just do these first ones that I printed out. 414 is V. Seven, 47, hashtag. So I'd love to know the strangest place that you found your drill or diamond. Where have you found them after you've been working? Because these little diamonds find their way into everything you own. I was putting my sock on my son the other morning and he's like, "Mummy, that hurt." I'm trying to pinch one of the drills off his toe and it got stuck to his toe. He'd been walking around in front of where I drill on the floor. I'm glad that I've got hard floors. Like, we're all floorboards in the house. So I basically just do a really quick vacuum around the area that I work most days, because yeah, I'm really good at spilling them. found them, like, I knelt on the bath mat one day with a wet knee and got one stuck to my knee. That was a bit strange. What's that on my knee? Oh, it's a drill. But yeah, leave in the comments below. Let me know where you've found them. So what number did we get up to? 747. So we'll do colours up to there. Probably actually need that still in front of me to find out the easiest way, and I probably need a tray as well. So yeah, then you just grab your little bag that each colour comes in. This has got the DMC number on it. Just one bag I can normally get in, and away you go. The only tip that I suggest is you have something. I'll put these ones aside for now because I'll do them later. Have something to put all your rubbish in when you're doing it, because you will end up, you do end up with a little bit of rubbish. So I like to have, I've just got a plastic container next to me. I throw it all in, and there you go. That one had static. Blame it on something else, not my clumsiness. Yeah, just have something that you can put the rubbish straight in, or else you'll end up with it everywhere. S535. So I know that these small packets, I can fit 3 comfortably in. It's just determined not to stay in there. I'm going to tip it into my tray. So yeah, I'll open a minimum of 3 and then we'll see. Sometimes you can fit a few more. We'll just, yeah, I reckon we'll fit 4 in there easy. We'll do 3 for the first one when we get to one that's got 3. Oh, that one's stuck in the plastic there. So yeah, I just cut the top off. These are actually quite close. There's not a lot of play in them. 317. Who can see 317? Probably need to move this up here. There it is. 8. Let's see. I'll do 2 at a time. I'll do 2, then 1, and we'll see if we can fit the 4th in. It'd be good if we can fit 4 in, because I think there was quite a few that had 4 bags. Then I've got the least amount of extras. Now, let's go. 4 bags. Fingers crossed. Let's hope they fit. I've cut them now, so they need to. Oh, it's only going to just fit. Okay, 4's a squish, but they do fit. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm going to do 3. Unless it's only got 4 in the colour, I'm going to do 3. And then these are extra spares. So I just get my Ziploc bag and pop them in there. These are really close to the top. I can so see me. How many more times am I going to spill them? I reckon I'm going to spill them 3 or 4 more times. So yeah, I'm really excited to get onto this project. I love my Australiana themed things. And I haven't done an Australiana themed diamond painting yet. Done Russia. Done plenty of butterflies and animals, but not an Australian themed one. 4. I've got a glare. Where's my number 4? So this one is, we've got 5, so I'm just going to put 3 in, and I'll put the extra 2 in my bag. I think I'm going to do 1 of it. Be brave. Be brave. Can I do it? So I'm excited. I've ordered myself a bigger tray. I don't normally, I've never used the multi-placer tools. And I gave myself a challenge in the last one that I did that I'm going to start using it. But finding that with this small tray, it's quite difficult. It's not so easy. You can do it, but there's a lot of refilling and shaking, and so I've just ordered myself a large tray. So I'll be looking in the post for that to come. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to come. But who knows with the postal at the moment. Surprising, some things are arriving really quickly where others are taking forever. So we'll wait and see. But yeah, the last one that I did, it was a really real confetti project. So I'm going to post that one up soon, just my review on it. So using the multi-placer didn't really work too well because there was not a lot of spots I could use it. So I'm hoping with this Koala we'll have, well, I'm pretty sure we'll have some big spots because there's a lot of 310 and 3,865 or 3,865. So there's a lot of those come out. So I'm guessing I'll have plenty of opportunity to practice my multi-placing. These ones are staticky. They don't want to come out. Oh, I think there's a lip on the plastic. So we'll see how it goes. So if anyone's got any tips on how to use your multi-placer, let me know. Be much appreciated. But why not give it a shot? Okay, 414. 414, where's it hiding? There it is, not there. I'll do these singly. They're very close to the top in the packaging. Not much space. And I think I'll stop spilling them if I do them individually. I do like when they come in the smaller bags because I use a smaller container. The big bags I then have to have multiple spots for them. So I do like the small bags. When I'm getting close to the end of a project, I don't tend to open, I'll only open one bag at a time rather than filling up the whole one. And that's just because I like to keep, if I have spares that are in full bags, I just like to keep them in full bags. I only use Tic Tac containers to, Tic Tac containers to keep the extra ones in. So they take a fair amount, but they don't take a lot. So if I can keep some in their sealed bags, then they don't have to go in the Tic Tac containers. So this is just how I kit up. What I do, I'll have some space here. So I generally keep my, this one, my tray might be able to fit in there too. So I can fit my tray in as well as my little, what else have I got? Normally keep that in there and I should be able to keep my tray in. Yeah. I won't be able to when I get the big one, but I normally keep that in there. The pen won't fit, but they fit in my, I've got a little pencil case thing I use as well. But I find that handy to keep that there because it's easy to grab if I need to refill. Did we do 749? 747 hashtag. Oh, this one's got a lot. That's like a 2, 3. It's not blue, it's a soft kind of, I want to say green, but it's not really green. They're really close here though. It's a real pastel colour. I can't think of the colour name right now. Baby blue, I think it would depend what you hold it up against. I think it's got a little bit, it's like a baby blue with a green tinge or a pastel green. These are really close. Definitely a bit harder to get out. So yeah, Shoalhaven, where I got this one from, they mainly do rounds and special drills. They have heaps of really cool special drills, but they got a couple of squares in, so this is my first square. From them. So I'm excited to see the quality and how it all goes together. My last square wasn't the best drills. These drills look really good. There is a bit of static in them though, but other than that they look really good. I haven't seen much rubbish in them or any extra bits on them. Come on, in you go. Don't want to go in for me. They're not playing nice. Lost track how many times I've dropped them now. Okay, what other numbers have we got here? 99564 is you. I think we've almost done all of those ones we've printed. So I like these containers too because they've got a bit of they've got the lip in it so you can close it all down. But I actually just use them as well if I do come across any drills that I don't like, that have got air bubbles or something in them or bits of rubbish. I just flick them into the bottom of the containers, and then once I've finished I just tip it all out, but it keeps it all in a nice place rather than dropping them everywhere. Now let's see what other numbers we've got here. 722 is A. I think we've almost filled all the ones I've printed. I didn't even count how many. 318 is D. So yet again, these have got quite a few, so I'll cut 3 off, put the rest in my little spares bag. Damn it. Would love to also know how you guys all mount yours or what you do with yours when you finish. This one, I've got a few coming that are gifts that will probably be framed. This koala, I'm not sure. I'm just doing it because I like it. So I don't know if I'll actually frame it and hang it up, or I'll give it to someone, or I'll donate it. I'm not sure. I just really wanted to do a square from this company and I like the image, so I thought I'd give it a shot. 165 is over here. So, but I have done foam board before for my 5-panel ones. 211 is the set. Where is it? It's really hard, the light's glaring off it. So this one's got spares. I don't tend to mark on here which ones have spares or not, because like I said, when I run out of one colour, I'll just empty out my bag of spares and I'll go through each colour and just see if they need topping up. Because if you're running out of one colour, you're bound to have starting to run out of another colour. So I think that might be almost all. The only one, these ones are. I think that other than 310. So 310, I've got a couple of big bags. So I might open one big bag and put the rest. There's some big bags and some small ones. So I'll just open one big bag. So what symbol is 310I? So there's going to be a lot here. Now, I may not fit this all in one container. We'll see. If we don't, because it's 310 and it's black, yeah, they're not going to all fit in. What I'll do is I'll know that I have extra 310. I just go to the end here where I've got ones that aren't labelled, and I'll just put the extra 310 in there. I know that I'll have extra because it's 310. They might have just fitted in, but they were going to be very, very close. 160 is this one here. So once I've completed these numbers, I'll just go back to my label maker. Make sure I haven't doubled up on any that have got my extra labels here, and I'll print out the next round and do the next lot. Then I can start dotting away, which is what I'm looking forward to. But that is how, 413, we've got 2 more colours. I might try and fit 4 in this one, because there's only 4 of them. Yeah, that's how I kit up for a new project. Once I'm finished this, I'll do a how I kit down project, how I kit down video. I went to do one before, but whoops, sorry, I knocked you. I went to do one before, but I actually hadn't set up all my square containers, so it was going to be way too long. So we've got the last one here, 159, and where are you hiding? H. So that's about half of them. I didn't count how many we did. I just went down the list. So I hope you enjoyed seeing how I do this. Just something to watch while you're maybe diamond painting yourself. If you enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for staying all the way to the end with me. But that's all I'm going to do on the video now. So from there, I'll just go back to my label maker. I'll go back to my list where we marked here and do the last few numbers and kit up with the rest. So thank you very much for joining me. I'll chat to you all soon.